Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my Let's Play of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 for the PlayStation 3. And considering how the last video ended, you may be wondering why I'm at the episode select menu. Well, here's the thing. I recorded up to about halfway through Silver's story. When I listened to the playback, I discovered that not only was there no game sounds, there was also no microphone sound. I don't know what happened, but because of that, and because I saved right after completing that section of the commentary, it meant that I had to start not only Silver, but also Sonic's story all over again. It took me 3 hours to do, so this better work. And I will be most displeased if it does not work. So let's just get back to this and return to Silver's story. When we last left off, we somewhat defeated Iblis. So now let's meet the true enemy of the game, Shadow the Hedgehog, I think.
Looks like we stopped it for now.
But it'll just rise up from its ashes again. What's the point of all this? It'll never end.
Calm down, Silver.
Then tell me what we should do. How can we completely destroy Iblis?
By knowing the truth, of course. Just as a flower comes from a seed, or a chicken comes from an egg, everything has an origin. You need to find the being originally responsible for this catastrophe.
Is that really the answer to our problem? Tell me, do you know who it is?
Hello? Can you tell me the answer? Yoo-hoo! Oh, no wonder he can't tell us the answer. He hasn't got a mouth. Yeah, just keep staring at us. Not creepy at all. Right, you could just answer our question. That's all we ask. Just answer the question.
To fix this present timeline, you need to change the past.
But that's impossible!
With my help, you can. Because I have the power to travel through time.
No way!
In order to change the past, you must eliminate the individual who has awakened Iblis, the Iblis Trigger.
If I eliminate that guy, will our world be saved?
The day of disaster. Here are my records of this event. This was when Iblis was freed, and his flames were released into the world.
I beg to differ. We saw the egg carrier blow up, but nothing was there. There was no Iblis.
And you have this person to blame.
So by looking through the Chaos Emerald, we see Sonic in a fiery background, and assume he's bad.
So that blue hedgehog's the Iblis Trigger?
Blue hedgehog.
She recognizes Sonic. Sonic Rush must be canon, so what on earth is her backstory? And does she decide to do anything about this? No, she just stands there. Seriously, Blaze does nothing in this story. So did Sonic Rush happen or did it not happen? Because it's like she recognizes Sonic, but at the same time doesn't seem to know who he is. Then Sonic Rush Adventure happened. I really hate this game's story. I really do.
Where am I? Blaze? Blaze!
Do you not think he separated you for a reason?
Yes, we all got separated. This is so unbelievable. Now, I must fight for the future.
Okay, so Silver decides, I'm just gonna kill this guy. If he didn't hear me turning the microphone there. He decides, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Despite the fact that, you know, this mysterious being that I've just met has shown that he is perfectly capable of traveling through time, but has made no effort at all in, I don't know, maybe traveling back in time himself to take care of this blue hedgehog. And clearly Blaze was familiar with Sonic. She recognized him, the way she said blue hedgehog there, so Blaze apparently has a new backstory, whilst at the same time doesn't have a new backstory. So there's my question, is Sonic Rush canon or is Sonic Rush not canon? I mean, a few months after this, we got Sonic Rush Adventure, which completely ignores her backstory here. But this game still acts as though Sonic Rush does happen. It did happen. Then, I don't know which version of Sonic Colors you want to consider canon. The DS version of Sonic Colors then makes it seem like this occurred. Like she was from the future. The continuity of Sonic is all over the place. Also, what better way to introduce Silver to the present day than by putting him in the most boring, bleak, and overly expansive hub world in the entire game. Unless I'm using the blue gem, it takes me forever to get anywhere with Sonic. It takes me forever to get anywhere with Shadow. So when I'm stuck running at just half the speed, if not less than half the speed, as you can see right here, it takes Silver forever to get anywhere in this hub world. Thankfully, in order to get to Silver's second stage, we don't have to go too far, because our second stage for Silver is Tropical Jungle. And this one takes place in a new area. We haven't been here before in Sonic's story. Rouge will also come here in Shadow's story. Spoiler warning, Rouge is in Shadow's story. And these are clearly pieces of debris from Crisis City, so what are they doing here? That is very, very strange. What are they doing here? Did Mephiles send those back in time as well? And they just ended up being there? And Silver, do you not think that maybe this mysterious being with no mouth, who you somehow off-screen, I guess, found out his name is Mephiles, that doesn't at all sound like Mephistopheles? Maybe there's a reason he separated you and Blaze. It never does get into that, but maybe there is a reason. But anyway, Tropical Jungle. For normal mode, and for normal mode only, it won't work on hard or very hard mode. This can actually be what's supposed to be one of Silver's longer stages, despite being only his second one, can be one of his shortest, and it's all about how well you utilize the levitation ability. So what you want to do, jump up here, use the crate to levitate, make use of the full height of Silver's higher jump, and then you can get on top of the ruins. You're not supposed to be here for some time. Ignore that robot. And here we go. We've cut an enormous section of the level. We don't need to take that flower. We can just go to all of the ruins here. Thank you for stating the obvious, Silver. Oh! Whoa, that was close. That was really close. So what you want to do is you want to jump on all of these pillars successfully. That's probably just wasted time. You should still, if you're fast enough, you can still get the S rank. It's not the easiest, but I don't know how easy it is, because I've never taken the long route in normal mode. I've done it in hard mode, I've done it in very hard mode, because I have to, but I've never done it here. Because I don't need to, I can just do it the easy way. There's not enough robots to get any bonus points after defeating that little guy. By the way, off screen I have been trying to learn some of these guys' names. I'm still not familiar with all of Eggman's robots, but I have been trying my best. So these humanoid robots that with these guys right here, these are known as egg gunners. Sorry, I don't know what the egg launcher is. They probably exist somewhere, but those are egg gunners. The gold robots, which I really hate, are the only ones that don't have an official name in the guide for this game. So, according to the Sonic Wiki, they are simply known as the gold variation of the egg gunners. Okay, I don't know where that crate went. The red ones are known as egg stingers. And some of the others, well, we'll get into that as we proceed. I've forgotten most of their names at this particular point, but I have plenty of time to learn them, so... Now, these guys right here, I don't remember their names. Now, just like with the Solaris monsters, you can catch their projectiles, which is pretty satisfying to do, catching a missile and throwing it back. You can't do that with the machine guns, though. Silver does automatically home in on them for the most part, but it doesn't always work. And with these things, you want to get them to their full height, and then when they go forward at their full height, jump off of them. It doesn't always work, but it should work for the most part. If you can grab the balls and this guy fires, it can do a considerable amount of damage. And watch out for all the missiles this guy shoots, and I'm still trying to use the shock bracelet. Why do I keep trying to do that? I don't have the shock bracelet. I did, but the game had no sound, so I couldn't keep it. See, you can grab a lot of missiles here. The actual bodies for those ones can be destroyed in just one hit. By the way, I can pick this thing up, no problem. Why can't I do that later? But chances are Silver is going to automatically fire at the little gun things that surround it first. As you can see, that was way too slow. Just barely got the A rank for that one, but trust me, you can do that level much faster than I did. I've done it much faster than I don't know why I went so slowly, besides the little incident. But sadly, you can only do that during the regular version of this stage. You can't do it in any other version. So make use of it while you can. And so, with that said, that is the end of Silver's Tropical Jungle. The first half of Silver's story, minus Crisis City maybe, his levels are pretty short. Particularly now we're going to go into his shortest one, if you can call it his. We're not playing as Blaze, it's time for our Amigo stage. And we're going to Wave Ocean. Again.
So, this is the past.
You should know that, you were already here. About a year ago.
I hope Silver is okay. He's pretty insecure when he's alone. The Iblis Trigger. Blue Hedgehog.
She remembers! That's what I mean, she remembers! Sonic Rush, officially canon to this game. Ish. We never really get to know, because even though Sonic and Blaze do appear in the same cutscene after Kingdom Valley, the two never ever interact with each other. Which is a shame too. By the way, Blaze, talking about how Silver should never be by himself, what did she spend most of her life as? A loner. But clearly, maybe it just means she learned her lesson. You know, she's understood now the real superpower of teamwork.
The Iblis Trigger. A blue hedgehog. Can it be true? I need to find Silver fast.
Okay, well, we've seen all of this before. There's nothing new here. Blaze, just like Sonic and Tails again, has to go through Wave Ocean. This isn't always the Amigo character stage, I should just point out. Oh, can I? Okay, yeah, I caught it that time. Last time I did this stage, I actually, well, not the last time, the time before that, I actually missed that loop. I hit the dash ramp, went through the first loop, missed the next dash ramp, and bounced off the surface of the water and then fell into it again. I don't know how, but I did. Pretty entertaining. Annoying, but entertaining. But yeah, it is quite easy to miss those loops, surprisingly. Well, not the loop, but the ramp. Just as we've seen in Radical Train for Sonic. Oh! I can't have a feel that Blaze's acceleration is actually faster than Sonic. She seems to get to her top speed a lot faster than Sonic does. No, I don't want that silver medal. It's there for later. By the way, I accidentally did collect 2 of Sonic's silver medals while I was replaying the game. And sadly, they weren't ones from previous footage. So I'll showcase their actual locations. I have decided I'm going to show off the silver medals. So I'll point out where those silver medals are once I find out which one in the classic base I grabbed. I know which one I grabbed in Crisis City due to the fact that Sonic decided he was glued to the rail, he wouldn't get off of it. But I'll have to just sort of hover around the area. Once again, I don't know if the killer whales will still attack you there. But the thing about Blaze's Wave Ocean, it's even shorter than Tails is. So, and so look, the goal ring is right here. It is possible to complete this stage with an S rank on time bonus alone. I think I've taken a little bit too long. But yeah, not only is the stage very easy, you can easily get an S rank on just your timer. See, look at that. That is ridiculously high. So that is an easy S rank to get.
Can't complain.
No, I really can, because that was nice and quick. Yeah. If you're really quick, don't dawdle, should be able to get 50,000 points time bonus alone. I don't know why they made the stage so short. But anyway, sadly, that is the end of that is the end of Wave Ocean. There's still a couple more things we need to do in the hub worlds. But our next stage is the one I'm sure everybody has been waiting for. The one everybody loves to see. The LPers do. Come on a minute. You want to see it?
I finally found him. The Iblis Trigger.
He's changed his hand. It was his left hand before. And where'd the flames go?
Now I've got you, Sonic!
Hey!
It's about
Again?
time I finally caught you again. Hey! You're not Sonic! I'm sorry.
Huh? Hey, where'd he go? He must have run off.
I'm sorry. Did you miss someone because of me?
It's okay. I'm sure the guy I'm looking for is still on the island. I'm sure I can still find him.
Well, then I'll help you.
What?
2 heads are better than 1 when looking for someone.
Hey, just wait a second.
What's your name?
Silver.
That's a nice name. I'm Amy Rose. It's nice to meet you.
Ah! Hey, wait!
Amy, you don't even know if this guy has trouble or not. You just decide, okay, you come with me. First Cream, now Amy. And Amy's twice as old as Cream. But again, in what possible way does Silver look like Sonic? Because he doesn't. It was bad enough that she mistook Shadow, a black and red hedgehog, in broad daylight for Sonic. And now she goes and mistakes someone, whilst dark, doesn't look a thing like Sonic, other than being a hedgehog. By the way, that line gets really annoying every single time you hit this.
Maybe I'll talk to some people in the town.
Maybe I'll talk to some people in the town. So we can't access our next level just yet because these guys are blocking our way again. We can't just, it's no use, our way through there. As such, we need to find Lord Regis again, and he's just as much trouble to find as the Bishop was before. So, thankfully, experience from my failed run has taught me where he is. So what you want to do is you want to go over here, and we have to do a mandatory town mission before we gain access. Oops, sorry, buddy. Yep. Oh, by the way, you're sent straight there. As you can see by the background, we are sent straight there. There's no unnecessary second loading screen. We are sent straight into this town mission. It's one of only, I think, 2 town missions in the entire game to do that. And there's like 60 of them in this game. And I'm showing them all. Fear not, it will be post-commentary that. There's no way you guys have to sit through all of those loading screens. Especially for 2 challenges in particular. But we've seen all of this before. Defeat all of the enemies. Nothing new here. Yeah, you have to get really close to these enemies in order to defeat them, which I'm glad gets fixed later on when we will get Silver's best upgrade. Silver doesn't have nearly the same number of upgrades as Sonic does, nor does Shadow. I'd say Shadow has more than Silver, but they don't get any gems whatsoever. Ow. So you're in no fear of having too few rings. I think Silver has 1 optional upgrade, and it is the most pointless upgrade the Sonic series has ever had. Right. Oh! What hit me? Oh, fun fact, I seem to actually do better at Sonic stages when I replayed them when I wasn't recording myself. Truly, the Let's Play curse shows no mercy. That was what I've been dreading the most, the Let's Play curse. I'm sure those of you who watch Let's Plays or do Let's Plays, you're all familiar with the Let's Play curse. Any Let's Player's worst nightmare. And unfortunately it affected me as well. But funnily enough, I completed Kingdom Valley even faster than I did the first time. Whoops. And I still got no time bonus. I beat it in less than 7 minutes and I got no time bonus. I went onto YouTube. I watched a video of somebody playing through the stage. Guess what? They did it in 9 minutes. They got 10,000 points of time bonus. I went back before having to restart the game to try out the mission again. And funnily enough, I actually got about 12,000 points of time bonus despite doing it in pretty much the same amount of time. So what is with the time bonus? Also, that was way too slow. I was just about B rank.
That was easy.
In case it wasn't obvious at this point, I'm not showing off all of the S ranks. But I don't get that. Like, why is it I can complete a stage in Kingdom Valley in 7.5 minutes and get 0 time bonus? Watch somebody else do it in 9.5 minutes and they get about 9,000 points of time bonus. I redo it and do it in 7.5 again and get 12,000 points of time bonus. And then do it in about 6.5, 640-ish minutes, and that gives me no time bonus again. It was the only mission in the entire run I didn't get the S rank on, not counting one of the town missions. And I really don't get why it did that. But anyway, I don't know where Amy's gone, but now we can head... Oh, there she is. And now we can head into the next action stage with Silver, which we will do in the next part of my Let's Play of Sonic Next Gen 06, whatever you want to call it, for the PlayStation 3. See you guys then!